Good evening everyone and welcome back to Ravenport. You'll have to accept my apologies for the abrupt ending to the last session. The stream ended without including the last couple of minutes where I talked through our usual sort of wrap up of what we did. However, last time, as you saw, we were sort of getting deep into logging of the forest at the top of our farm here. After the recording finished, we kept busy and kept foresting and logging through the evening and got the section at the top fully felled, leaving us with rather a large pile of logs here at the top. So we took one load to the sawmill last time with our new truck and trailer, which is waiting down in the main part of the farm. So today we have definitely got some more trips to the sawmill. But also, last time we were talking about harvesting our sunflower, which is now fully ready for harvesting, and that is the plan for today as well. Harvest and haulage. So we will go back to the main part of the farm, get our harvester ready with the sunflower header, get a tractor with a trailer and take it to the new field to start the harvesting off. And we'll do the headland and then set the helper going for the remainder. And whilst the helper is busy harvesting, we'll set to it with collecting the remaining logs and doing some haulage trips to the sawmill. So yeah, that's the plan. But first of all, I've got to clear some of these stumps. So we'll get to that. Great stuff. Stumps all cleared. The chainsaw with lumberjack mod makes easy work of it. Cool, so we felled all the trees up to this line here and then stopped where the mature trees are in lines of 2. We will save that for another time. Probably save it until these trees here have fully matured and cut this strip all in one go, as it's sort of lines of 2. And yes, we can't spend all our days felling trees, we've got to get on and do other bits as well. So over to the harvester. For a moment, and whilst we're getting the tractor and trailer, I'll show you that I successfully managed to link up using the dolly with our other logging trailer, the full logging train. So we've got the new trailer that we bought last time, our new truck, and also our old trailer with the dolly hitched up. So it's going to make quite an impressive log train when we have to go to the sawmill. One thing that I did mention, but I was cut short by my stream last time, is I'm really happy with the trailer. The new trailer overall carries sort of 3 sections of 6-metre logs. It's all really good, works very well. My only little downside is the wide tyres seem to look rather small for the trailer. They should be a lot bigger. And to compare them to this trailer, this has wide tyres as well. These look a lot more fitting in terms of size, so yeah, slight improvement on those. Hopefully that might come at some point, but yeah, fully appreciate all the hard work that goes into these mods, and it is a fantastic mod, so thanks to those who created, and definitely check out the legal auto loading log trailers. Cool, so we've got the harvester, we need our JCB. Off we go to the new field. I'm not sure on what the yield is going to be like. We harvested the sunflower when we first purchased the field, when it was just its small original size. It didn't have any fertilizer, so I'm very much expecting it to have a much higher yield, so it'll be interesting to see. Right, let's get the header unfolded, the harvester unfolded. Get this truck just parked here. We'll do the headland and then ask the helper to take over. Okay, the worker is away. We'll leave the tractor and trailer here so we can quickly nip to it and empty the harvester as it's going. I did empty it after the headland just to give the worker and myself lots of time before it next needs to be filled. Cool, so back to the farm, and we want to go into our new man staple agro truck. Start her up. Oh, I did add the front weight after I finished my session last time, just to give it a bit extra. Cool, so we want to attach our trailer at the back. Bring the dolly with us a little bit. Attach that. Attach that. Lucky that we've got quite a nice long yard here to be able to manoeuvre. So we're going to fill our trailers back to front. So the smaller trailer's going to go at the back of the log train. So we shall fill that first, and once it's filled we'll bring it back down, get it hitched to the dolly, and then have it all nice and waiting there. So you can then take the big trailer to get filled up with logs, and then just hitch it to the dolly and this trailer and do a log train. I'm looking forward to it. Just hope we get some nice clear roads and don't get assassinated by the train. Okay, so just undo those. Help screen needed. Switch to auto load from the right and turn it on. So we gathered those bits, and to make my life a bit easier, start auto-loading some more from top. This smaller trailer is so much more manoeuvrable. Sometimes having the bigger equipment isn't all that, because you don't get the same manoeuvrability from it. Cool. So we want to switch to the left and start auto-loading. It might go absolutely crazy at this point because there's so many logs to pick up, but it should turn itself off when it's ready. Okay, it's turned itself off. Fortunately though, there's a few logs getting caught here. Can give them a bit of a jiggle. I've noticed a drop in frame rate from all the log manoeuvring. Okay. That is full. Must remember to leave extra braking distance as well, because when these are full, they are heavy. So 46 logs, 21 tons for this trailer, which on its own is heavy, and we're probably going to have a larger trailer that's probably up to 35 tons. So, talking a lot of tons in total. So we'll drop that there, get the dolly. And this truck is so versatile because it has the normal hitch on the back as well, which is very handy for situations just like this. Cool. So I'm going to take it down the end, turn it round. Drop it off here. Okay, so big trailer, a lot less manoeuvrable, so I'm thinking let's back it up all the way to the top. Cool. Right, again, same principle. We'll load from sort of the top of the pile, moving down the hill. Auto load from the left. We want the pile number 1 first. So we'll switch to the right to collect and just to pick up some of these that dropped. Probably a couple more we could squeeze on. Has stopped itself there, so I think we'll leave it at that. $35.6 tons, 70 logs loaded. The log train is hitched. $21 tons, 35 tons. Wowzers. That's a lot. And the truck is definitely struggling. It's doing okay. I think it'll get us there. What we're going to do is we're going to stop here and go unload the harvester. I think it should make it over to the other side before it's 100% full. Perfect. The usual randomness of the helper. I was just searching because I thought I had downloaded the sync speed mode, which allows you to just press Control 4, I think it is, and sync speed with whatever you're next to. But it doesn't look to have been installed, so I shall have to try that next time. Cool, so it's the harvester empty. Let's leave the tractor and trailer there. Hop back in. Truck. Take our logs to the sawmill. Whilst we're gone, the helper should finish harvesting that whole field. That is a long truck. Just going to take it nice and easy because I don't want any over speeding, any crazy turns, any jackknifing. Look at that, what a beast. Right, I want to make sure the train is nowhere near. Oh, I was going to make it without taking any signs down then. Just got something against that sign. Oops. Sorry, Sawmill. So 95,000. 96-ish thousand from the first trailer. Second trailer is going to be about 60. 54,000. So sold wood 151,000 from our two trailers, and we made 96,000 yesterday. And also, where was it? Counted as today or yesterday? We got about 36,000 from the BGA at midnight from the silage we put in it. So we've made £1 million. £1,308,000. to be exact. Wow. That is a very good milestone for the farm. Very good. Very pleased with how things have progressed. As I said before, the earlier days of the farm I haven't streamed, but I have played it to the game. I haven't used any money mods or anything like that. I've built up the farm from scratch. I started off by selling a lot of the decorative placeables to give me, I think, about a couple £100,000. That let me buy the JCB and some of the early seeders, drills, and cultivators that I had. I then increased the sizes of the fields. I bought some placeables to help me, like the BGA and the bale storage stuff, and I did a spell of sugarcane, which was quite profitable, but did take quite a long time to plant and harvest, and the equipment is quite expensive as well. And then, yeah, moved over to doing silage from the grass field. Started cutting trees and planting trees, and those two things, the silage and the logging, have what I've found to be the most lucrative. So I've sort of kept on doing those to get me well established, and then now we're quite comfortable with the money on the farm. We can do some of the other stuff and try some other bits, like the onions. Got the greenhouses for those. Those were really interesting to try, and also quite a good money maker when you need a bit of extra cash. And the animals as well. I've enjoyed setting up the animals and getting them what they need to get 100% productivity. Those were good earners as well. Just feel I've got quite a varied and multi-purpose farm with lots of different things going on, which keeps it good, keeps the game interesting, hopefully keeps the viewing interesting as well. But yeah, if there's any tips, advice, or anything you'd like me to try, then just let me know. Happy to try it. Cool, so we'll park that here for a moment, jump in the harvester. Just get the header folded up for transporting. Unload to there. Jump in the JCB. So 14,326 litres from this field. That is a lot more than the 4,000 we originally harvested from the field that we purchased. We increased the size of it, and we massively increased the yield as well by fertilising, which the previous owner of the field didn't do. To get you further back, I think. Cool. And let's just do a little convoy back to the farm. thought he wasn't going to stop then. To watch your braking distance, mate. Cool, so we'll just leave them there for now. Take the harvester and the tractor trailer to the field. Get the header unfolded again. We'll do the headland. Maybe a little bit as well for the edge. And then set the worker on his way. the helper to do the rest. Reason that I was fidgeting over there for a moment and that I put the sunflower in the other trailer was that I just wanted to see the difference in the yields of the fields, which will hopefully help me in the next session, because I need to plant the crops that we need for the animals. So oats for the horses and wheat or barley for the chickens. So yeah, just thought it'd be interesting to see what yields I get out of what fields. So that's the reason. Oh, so just going to put the JCB out of the way over here. Glitch through the BGA there. Gonna move trailer out of the way, because no doubt the harvester will have a problem with it being there. And we'll get a couple of bales, a few bales rather, into the BGA. Cool. So we're going to do another load of logs. So we'll ditch the small one there, ditch the dolly there, ditch the big one there. Same operation as last time. I'm not sure whether we'll need all the log trailer space. We may only need the big one, but we'll see. Okay, so we have filled up the big trailer. Filled it up as much as I dare. It's a little bit frustrating. There's probably only half a compartment's load left, but we just don't have the space in the log trailer. I was giving it a go with trying to load it manually-ish by picking up the logs and sort of rolling them into the auto-loading area where it then spawns the log into the trailer, and that seemed to stack it a lot better than if I'm doing it by sort of driving past. So that's one try. I seem to have the most difficulty with the first compartment because some fall through, and then the second and the third seem to be a lot easier in terms of auto-loading. But yeah, real happy with that. We've got another full trailer load. I don't need to drive over there. Why am I going there? And our harvester is just doing the last strip sunflower, which is great. Get this hitched up. So another 5,000 litres to add to the trailer for this field. While I'm reversing. This field is harvested so I can drive over it. So we've got 14,326 from the first field. And then 16,223 from this field, which makes sense. It is the bigger field. Just helps me with when I'm wanting to grow the crop for the animals. I think I need slightly more wheat or barley than I do oats because I've got more chickens and horses. So yeah, it just helps with that really, knowing which field to put what crop in. So oats would go in the smaller new field, and wheat or barley in the bigger field, the main farm. So we'll drop that there, turn the beacon off, and stop the harvester. Just take this round to here, and we should have enough sunflower for one full trailer's load to take to the sell point another day. Oh, actually, I was going to, sorry to skip through, just put some more bales in the BGA. And then last step of the day is taking our log train to the sawmill. Oops. Right, off we go. See the truck lifting up at the front to pull that heavy load. It's an absolute beast. Yeah, let's get it to the sawmill though. Unscathed, hopefully. There we go. All the logs sold. The ones that are left up at the top there will leave until we next do some more logging and more collecting. But let's have a quick look at what we brought in today from wood. So 314,646, which is fantastic. So we're at 1.1 million for the farm. 1,163,000. That is great. This farm has really come on leaps and bounds thanks to the logging. I mean, the silage is good. If we were to process the silage every day by mowing the grass, collecting, wrapping, we'd make about 50 to 60,000 pounds on the BGA. But it's just tiny in comparison to the logging operation. The only difference is obviously the trees take 7 full game days to grow. But if we stagger the growth like we have done, you know, we can spread those profits out and it will really benefit the farm. Cool, so on the way back to the farm we'll do our usual little roundup of what we've done. So as I said, last session ended a bit... Oh, hold on. Hold on, sunshine. Phew. Lethal, this train track. Bloomin' lethal. Cool, so episode roundup. Last time we started our logging, the stream ended sort of a bit prematurely, didn't get a chance to sort of say what I was going to finish up with, so we continued cutting the trees up the top off recording and started today's session with clearing the final stumps that I cut down off recording and into the midnight hours. We burnt some midnight oil doing those. We started our sunflower harvest, which we've been waiting a long time to do because we had some bad weather in the forecast, but glad we got that done. Some good yields, which is excellent. And then the time between harvesting and using our helper, we've done some log trains to the sawmill, and each log train making about 150,000, which is really good. So I'm liking this setup. I do wonder whether the big trailer is too big. Should we go to just having 2 smaller trailers? But we shall see. Knowing where to park all these trailers is another thing as well. Where should we put them? I think we're going to have to put them down here behind the bale storage, because it's sort of the only place they'll fit, really. But yeah, really happy with how much we've got out of the logging activity. It has been great. It has been fun as well. All of our equipment's made it super easy. The John Deere 1170G, I think it is. Forestry machines, fantastic. And then upgrading from the Iveco to this MAN agri truck has just been a game changer as well. It's got so much horsepower. We wouldn't have been able to pull such a large log train with the Iveco. So yeah, this MAN has really stepped up, which is excellent. But what to do next time? We've obviously got to run our sunflower harvest to the store, to the selling point, wherever the price is best. We've got to prep our fields for planting again. And the next crops we're going to do are going to benefit our animals. So, as I mentioned, wheat or barley in this field for the chickens, and then oats in field 23, just down the road, to benefit our horses. So, I think that's what next episode will be focused towards. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed watching, whether it be live or later on. If you've got any tips or advice or anything you'd like me to do, feel free to drop a comment. Always happy to take any views and any suggestions. As always, any likes and subscribes are much appreciated. And whilst you're there, if you are a fan of Fortnite and Minecraft, then you should check out my friend's channel. His name is Focus, and his link will be in the end screens and the description. But yes, that's it for today. Till next time. Bye bye.